Today, y'all, I got a quick video. A few seconds ago before recording this, I was thinking of Grow Through Calisthenics when he always says, today, y'all, got a quick video for y'all guys today. Yeah, that guy. The guy that's traveling around the world. Shout out to him for that one. Yeah, shout out to him for that. I certainly, I don't think I'm in a position yet where I'd be traveling around the world, but shout out to him for doing that. I think that certainly goes against the grain, and I advocate for such things because you're going out there to experience what life has to offer on a much larger worldwide scale, not just in your country. For example, if you were in America, right, you're not just going from state to state, or if it's in England, you're not just going from town to town, city to city, and village to village. You're not doing that. No, you're going all around the world to see what the entire world has to offer. Me, I haven't done that. In theory, I haven't actually really left the country. I haven't really left England ever, in theory, because my family and I, we left the UK. We went to Austria one time when I was very young. I'd say maybe around 3 one time, and that's the only time I've left the country. I'd say, in theory, I've never left because I don't have any memory or experiences of me leaving back then. So, yeah. But anyway, to get to the point, the reason why I was thinking of Grow Through Calisthenics in the first place was because I'm thinking of making a shorter video today, because I want to have not necessarily a break, but just some more time to be able to do the other things that I've set myself. Reason being, because I just made those extremely long movies yesterday, and I've been making the movies very consistently, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. So I'm thinking of making this episode slightly shorter than it usually would be. Even though I did advocate for making movies, I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it and create long timestamps just because, even though I don't have anything, even though I don't really have anything of substance to say or anything that I really want to address today. So yeah, that's why today's video is going to be a shorter video. But anyway, let's get to it. I was thinking of skipping, but at the moment my dad said that he wanted to go out to the do whatever business he's got to go and do in the garden. As you've seen in the video, he's got a shed and he's doing something over there. I don't know what, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not really anything to do with me. Yeah, let's get this going. I was thinking, let's just do planks today and really work on improving mental strength, but I might also just practice the crow pose as well. Because I'm telling myself, I can't watch YouTube anymore. I'm gonna have to learn from articles. I've screenshotted all of the moves from the Yogas of Foundation, the Foundations of Yoga playlist that Yoga with Adriene has. Adriene. Shout out to her for all the content she's making, especially the Foundations of Yoga series, because I've been using that to help me learn how to actually do yoga, and I really like it. Sometimes she just has a joke and she fucks around, like the wind relieving pose. So it just has some banter from time to time. It's nice, it's cool. All right. The reason why I paused there and I didn't say anything is because I was thinking in my head, are women funny? But in reference to that video there. I didn't really watch the whole thing, so I wouldn't know. Diana Davidson, made a video about, oh, you got all these reasons to why women ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've just been here on the floor for a few minutes. I haven't been here for like 2 hours or like half an hour and I haven't done anything. No, I've just been editing. Yeah. No, in all seriousness though, I have actually been editing a clip, and then I still stayed in this position only for a few minutes. Not half an hour, not an hour, not even 10 minutes. Yeah. I was actually thinking, even though Diana Davison, she has her reasons as to women aren't funny, in my head I'm thinking, first of all, is this true? Secondly, what my experience of this that I remember? I mean, I'm thinking of 2 girls at the moment who I'd laugh with. Instead of laugh, I wouldn't laugh at, I'd laugh with. These girls, I wasn't laughing with them because I found them funny. I was just laughing with them because I enjoyed spending time with them. You make me, oh, that's so cute. Your mum. That's the only thing I've got to say to that. Your mum and your dad. Now, I don't know. Have I ever spoken? I was going to say been with a funny girl, but no, that's not what I meant. Have I ever spoken to someone that I really believe is actually funny and I'm laughing with them because of their jokes? Like, they're extremely funny. Not even because of their looks. I was going to say, yeah, I was in my head thinking, the phrase drop dead gorgeous came into my mind for some reason, I don't know. But no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Even though me laughing with them because I enjoy spending my time with them probably could help. One out of the 2 look fairly attractive from a physical standpoint if we're just talking about her face, in my opinion. White blonde girl, and she always wore her hair long. She didn't have it in a ponytail, she just let it free. On a side note, before the main video carries on, I'd just like to say, I made the thumbnail where I was like, on purpose to see if I'd actually trade quite hard. I even made it bold. I made the letters bold so that as an implication that I'd be having a beefy session today. And I haven't. I mean, it is longer than 20 minutes, to be fair. It is longer than 20 minutes, so in that sense, yeah, it is beefy. But the session itself, was it, Look at those lines. Look at those lines, jeez. Well, from this angle, it's always gonna look like my body's more skinny than it actually is compared to when I stand up. But yeah, on a side note, I made the thumbnail. Yeah, I made that thumbnail so that I'd actually train with a lot of effort and with vim, with my dry lower lip. Look at that, man. Anyway, yeah, I did that, and it seems like I didn't do it, but I don't really mind because I made like with those movies, yeah, with those 2 movies I made yesterday, the timestamp in total is 4 hours, 4 hours, 42 minutes and 57 seconds, I think. Hold on, let me go and check. Nearly, but not quite. 4 hours, 52 minutes and 57 seconds. That was the total timestamp of the part 1 series video and the part 2 series video, with the part 2 series video being significantly longer than the part 1. The part 2 was around 1 hour 38, 1 hour 38, 7 seconds, and the part 2 was 3 hours 14 minutes 50 seconds. Yeah, wow. I remember. Yeah, that's how long those videos were. Yeah, that's crazy how quickly you could do maths when your brain's just, when you're in shape and your brain's just working, even though it may not look like it with how I'm lying on the mat. But your mum and your dad, that's what I've got to say to that one. I've got to stop saying that, that's getting old. The way why I came up with that from the customer service role, that's what I'd say as a joke. I just say that just as bands, but nah, no more. Let's tone that down. It's getting old. Ooh. I'm not even flexing my left bicep that much. Wait. Let's do the other one. I don't really have all that much energy to be doing that shit. I don't feel tired, no. I don't feel tired. But it's like, yeah, I need to go get some food. But I've forgotten what this point of the video was. No, the point of this part of the video was to say that, yeah, it seems like I had a shorter session, and it was longer than 20 minutes. But that's because it's predominantly talking. I did like a 30-second plank, potentially even shorter than that. So yeah, the point of this video is to say, even though I made the thumbnail beforehand to show myself that I want to have a beefy session, it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing that now. I haven't had anything to eat. I've had very little to drink, and I want to do other things other than just this journey, because that's what I was doing yesterday, basically for the entire day. Fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing this for the entire day. This is probably the only video that's going to come out, to be honest. I was basically making videos from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon, and then it could have taken like 6 hours to upload the part 3 series video. Fuck that. I'm not doing that today. And if there was anyone trying to unironically tell me that that's how I should be putting in effort every single day, your mum. I don't have to. Your mum. But anyway, we'll see if after having a lot of food and feeling full but agile, if I have quite the efficient plank journey session. It might just be an exercise video, really, if anything, because I've done a lot of talking already. Yeah, it might just be, and I'm thinking of having a salad, because it seems like in my head I've been putting it off. That's what I've been telling myself today. I've been having a salad off for a while, and maybe that could have been because I needed to add more protein in what I was eating so I could feel more full. But we'll see how it goes. I just want some carbs, to be honest. I don't really want, with the way how I'm feeling hungry, I don't really want that. I don't think I've said it on here, but I have made a note in my notepad that even though I said I'd be eating healthily, I did have 2 Snickers yesterday. I had 2 Snickers, 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of semi-skim milk, around the glass this big, maybe. A red ceramic cup, red on the outside, but it's ceramic, usual white ceramic color on the inside of the cup. Now, this made me bloat like hell. I bloated like hell because of this. Looking like roast turkey again. Don't want to do that. Now that I'm just thinking about one out of the two girls, in my head, I just remembered one time when she was like, oh, I don't even want to fucking say it. It's so cringe. But she said this with vim. With her full chest. She said this with chest. Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. She said that with vim. She said that shit with vim. Even then, that took a lot to say that. That took a lot to say that. And then after that, she told me, oh, I don't like your girlfriend. Insert my real name. For now, I'll just call it Monsieur. Yeah, that's what she told me that. I think that could have been a hint that she liked me. Her face didn't look all that bad, you know. She's around the same height as me. I'm 6'1". She was around 6'1", 6 foot. Yeah, she was around that height, and she genuinely could be taller now. This was during A-level times. Just when I was about getting to know people, getting to know that friendship circle of basketballers. She actually was a baller as well. The other girl I'm thinking of was in a completely different friendship circle. Damn, I was in a lot of friendship circles. Like, I was so known. Even some very younger kids knew me. This was this one guy that I remember who was 14 that knew me. I'm just here, it was because I spoke to him and his group one time in the library as I was doing some A-level work, and they remembered me off that. I don't know why the conversation started, but yeah, in my head I'm thinking of saying, I'm not a nonce. Oh, no, but of course, I'm genuinely not. In my head I'm thinking of saying, I'm not on no ADP 445 business. There's no way in hell you're gonna catch me speaking to a 14-year-old nowadays. No. It reminds me of the skate park actually. Because I was speaking to both boys and girls around that age. The age range was like 7 to 29. So it wasn't just me hanging out with younger people, no. Like, I was 19 at the time last year. I was 19. These guys, quite a large group of them were around 14 to 16. Then you had the older group of guys, which were around, I'd say around 16 to 26 maybe. And then there was just one guy that was just older than all of us. There genuinely could have been guys there were quite a few older guys that came every now and then actually, around a 26-year-old, around 26. So yeah, there were quite a few older guys. It wasn't just me hanging out with younger, both boys and girls. No, it wasn't. But yeah, maybe that was a hint. Her telling me that she doesn't like my girlfriend, even though she didn't know I had one. No, even though she didn't know I didn't have one. Maybe she just thought that in her head I was looking so sexy that I just had to have one. I do look pretty good looking, to be fair. Like, look at my face. Even with my dry lips, my face is looking nice. And it's only going to look more sexually attractive as the days go on, because I'm tracking my meals now. Even though that is the case, I haven't tracked anything yet because I haven't had anything to eat yet. With the way how I twisted my head, you think I'm probably lying, but I know I'm telling the truth. Again, that could be another pitch, a selling point to make it seem like I'm telling the truth. So, I know I'm telling the truth, so your mum and your dad. Yeah, maybe that was actually a hint that she liked me. In my head, I was thinking, maybe girls like me now. Girls in the gym, that is. But I haven't got any signs of interest. I mean, that would be a small sign, to be honest. But instead of focusing on the signs of interest that I could get and receive from a girl, I've got to remember the Jenga block. First of all, is the whole tolerable? Secondly, do I find her interesting? Thirdly, can she explain herself? Instead of saying, well, I don't know, I feel like, oh. As the first 6 words of her sentence when I asked her to explain why. One girl recently did that in the gym, and I just had to keep on asking. I had to keep on trying to get her to develop what she was saying, because she said she didn't like how she looked. More particularly, she didn't like how her nose looked on her face, because it reminded her of her mum. And I asked her something along the lines of, why don't you want to look like your mum? And basically, she's going over and over in circles like, well, I don't know, I feel like. That BS. Let's see if I can just lift myself up from this position here if I tense my core and push up. Holy shit. Before, it would just be like, oh my God, like, it would just be like this. And then I'd fall down. But now I could go the entire way. That's crazy. Let's try it again. I'm visualizing myself do it right now. Wow. My chest strength is drastically improved. You could have, in previous vlogs, seen me actually attempt to get up just like how I did a few seconds ago. Maybe, but yeah. I think that was half a minute. I think I'm done, you know. Alright, let's be done. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Allow yourselves to speak. Do what you need to do. Yeah, allow yourselves to improve every day. Just allow yourselves to go through the process. Like how Elevated EJ and, from my memory, quite a few other YouTubers have said, or maybe people in the gym I go to have said, you gotta trust the process, man. You gotta trust the process. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of yesterday when I said, okay, now, alright, fuck off. I wanna go watch a hot chick on yoga. That was a hot chick doing yoga. That was not a euphemism for, okay, I wanna go watch some porn now. No, that's that's actually what I was gonna do. I thought, you know, she looked hot. Even with her slightly receding hairline, she had a really nice looking body. She looked like she was taking care of herself. Yeah, man. White girl who looked like she looked fully grown for sure. But I thought she looked a bit older, like she was going in her 30s. Like late 20s going in her 30s. And I expected her to have quite a bit of a deep voice, or at least some bass to her voice. I'm not saying that I expected her to speak like me and to have bass that's as deep as mine. I'm not saying that. But I am saying I thought her voice was going to be a bit deeper than what it is. It's a Skillshare class with a qualified yoga instructor. All these people out here saying, oh yeah, we're qualified yoga instructors. Where's your qualifications, lad? They just said, oh yeah, I've done this, I've done that. Your mum. But yeah, I thought, you know what? Yeah, she's looking nice. She's looking nice. I want to actually speak about this before I end this video. She's looking nice. She's looking nice. Yeah, I was saying that she's looking nice. Sexually attractive. This is how I first saw her. Well, first saw the what she looked like in terms of face, but how she was seated like a qualified yoga instructor. Like this. White girl, brown hair, slightly receding hairline, but she had a lot of hair on her head. It was in a ponytail, around about here or so. It looked a bit messy, slight bit messy. It looked a slight bit messy. And on impulse, I thought, yeah, she's looking nice. I didn't say that. I didn't say it like that. I did just say it normally. Say she's looking nice. How many? She's looking nice. There you go. No voice cracks or anything like that. Anyway. Yeah, I was actually watching for quite a bit. And then eventually, she was doing some move. And I started to get erect. And I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not letting my sexual urges override any rational thoughts I have. I am not watching this anymore. I backed off to protect myself from my sexual urges overriding my rational thoughts because of my actions. But this is how I know for sure that I am not pussy whipped. Because when she was doing her moves, for example, like the downward facing dog, which the ass is at the top, the first thing that I looked at when she was doing that was her face. On impulse, I looked at her face, not her ass, but her face. That's how I know I'm more than okay. My rational thoughts are in control, and I genuinely am not pussy whipped by that sort of. I'm not pussy whipped anyway, no anymore. If I ever were, I mean, I certainly was having quite a lot of sexual thoughts in the past on impulse. This was around last year. 2 years ago, that absolutely was not the case. I was way too focused on schoolwork and go through family problems at home that vagina, dating was not what was on my mind. What was on my mind really was, again, school, getting the best of the best grades, and family problems at home, not dealing with family problems at home. Did I think about dating from time to time? Yeah. There's this one girl that had a fat ass. This one small blonde chick that she had a fat ass. Yeah. The one that I was sitting next to in biology class. I was thinking, I might have actually liked her. I might have actually fancied her with the way I was touching her hands and that. Probably. Would I fuck her though? No. Reason being, I, in my head, have become immediately turned off by her saying, oh, we don't need men. One time in the biology class when we weren't sitting next to each other, she was sitting behind me and I was working with someone else. You can keep your misinterest views to yourself, miss. I was gonna say you can keep your misinterest views to yourself, love. But that is very unattractive. Very unattractive. Or at least I put a bit of effort into this plank session. I've actually done planks today. Imagine that. I might give a part 2 so you can actually see more of what's going on. I might give a part 2, I might not. So that I actually have more exercise footage. You know what? Let me tell you something else. I was having a dream. Oh, hold on a sec. Oh, sorry about that. There's one lady carrying her lawnmower. Just across the street. Anyway, yeah, I was saying, I actually had a dream last night of seeing a whole load of people I once knew. This one shredded guy that I trained with once at his place, who told me that he had depression, and he showed me his meds and everything. Shout out to that guy. That guy, he was serious about working out, very serious. That was what was saving him from his depression, it seemed like. He loved that shit. I love it too. But I wouldn't say that I'm in a depressed mental state. He believed he was. So I'm not just going out there and saying, oh, yeah, this shredded guy, oh. No, it was, he had pills for it. Now, I remembered seeing him in my dream, and apparently he had erectile dysfunction. And he got pissed. He got very unhappy. He was very unhappy with me about this. I don't know why though. Maybe it was because I went and told people, but I don't remember telling people that he had erectile dysfunction. But I knew he was feeling unhappy with me in relation to that subject of the fact he had erectile dysfunction. We were talking about it in school. I've forgotten which. Oh, it was in my high school. Upstairs in the maths department, somewhere in one of the rooms. But it was like it's kind of strange. I remember it being in that sort of location, but the room could have had like a layout of one of my primary school rooms upstairs. But anyway, yeah, there was that. And then the second part of the dream, when I was in class and I was sitting next to one of my middle school friends that was female. So there are two that looked exactly the same, like this girl I was speaking to. And the girl that was moving up from her chair on the very left, I was telling her, let's exchange seats. So it looks like I don't want any pussy, so I actually look more sexually attractive. Something along those lines. And as this was happening, I was still staying seated in my chair, and I was speaking to the girl I was speaking to, who was directly to the left of me, my middle school friend, who I'm no longer in contact with. Yeah, now, this chick, yeah, she was quite chubby. Yeah, she had quite a bit of fat on her, so you could do this to her, and you could see a lot of fat on her face. You could see all the fat. I don't know, we were just playing about just joking about having some fun. And when I say having some fun, I mean having bands, not sex, bands, just banter. Having a laugh, a jest, a joke. Having with your mum. Maybe in my head I was thinking, you know what, this could be a sign that I could meet someone that I once knew. I don't know who, but in the past when I've had these sorts of dreams, when I'm seeing someone that I once knew, it actually has been an indicator that I just somehow, sooner or later, see this person. I used to have a journal for my dreams, and my dreams were very clear. One time, my dream yesterday was, I remember it quite vividly, but it's not as clear as my dreams once were. Because I was strengthening that muscle, and I was strengthening that muscle by writing my dreams down, and I've now weakened that muscle by not doing so. I could write pages on pages on pages a while back last year when I was writing down all the things. I actually still have my dream journal. I made one on paper, an A4 journal that I may or may not have nabbed from my mum. And it's completely filled out. I also have Google Docs of all the dreams that I was writing about. Yeah, I think I eventually stopped because writing down those dreams took a lot of time, especially if it was on paper, because it takes a lot longer for me to write than it does to type. That took a while. I remember it taking hours, so that was why I stopped writing my dreams down. I wanted my days to be more productive and efficient. But I can write my dreams down and still have very much more productive days because I've now stopped watching YouTube, so yeah. Might actually make my dreams stronger again. Donald Trump, I think. Don't quote me on this, but I know of the Make America Great Again mantra. Don't really have an idea of what it's about in a lot of depth, but as far as I'm concerned, that's none of my business really. What is my business is make my dreams strong again. Yeah, I might just have to do that. Make me a strong person. Make me a strong person. If there's any one thing I've noticed, I've actually, now when I talk in these videos, I can actually think very quickly on my feet and then edit what I want to say. For example, to keep anonymity. For example, I was in my head thinking of my real name, but I decided to call myself Monsieur as my alias for now. Not Monsieur, Monsieur. That's how the French say it. Correctly mispronounce it, yeah. Monsieur, not Monsieur, Monsieur. Same spelling, but yeah. Anyway, I think I'm done. I haven't had anything to eat. I've just had this little bit of water to drink, and that's it. That's it. You know these YouTubers, it reminds me of Healthy Gamer GG when it was like, oh my God. He doesn't do it like that. He does do this. So the camera focuses, but it's not like, oh my God, just look at this makeup. Oh, look at this makeup. We got the eyeliner, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm done. I'm done. Money May commented on one of my videos. I was actually thinking, it was on the serious video part 1. I was actually thinking, you know what? This is probably a comment that I can't see. But no, it was him. He put his strong arm emoji. I said, thank you for showing some love, and now there you go. Now I'm on the way. He's commented quite a few times on the channel. Shout out. I'd say he's an OG because he's been here since like day 43. Ice Cold LCB has been here before anyone has been here, excluding myself. So shout out to him. Yeah, I'd say he's an OG as well. But yeah, sooner or later, every single day, now that people are starting to view my content more than in the past. I mean, more people are going to be commenting and actually showing a lot more interest in the videos. Just like how with Money Make's videos, people are constantly commenting. He probably doesn't talk about it, but I am now because it was on my mind. So why not? Something different to talk about other than get out of your purpose, get out of the grind. Look at that chest. Look at that chest shape. But to be fair, I think it's more, at least, much more muscle than it was fat in the past. Even though it shakes like that. Jeez, look at my chest shake. Boing, 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 boing. You can certainly see there's some solidarity to it though. My chest is going to be at this rate. My chest is going to be looking like Grow Through Calisthenics' chest. After enough hours put in, I think my arms are getting bigger as well. But to be fair, I did train biceps and triceps in the gym yesterday. Oh. In my head I was thinking, maybe this girl, she's facing me in the gym whilst I was in the outside part as a choosing signal. And she got on the bike, which is directly in my eyes, in my line of vision when looking at the mirror afterwards. I just think, maybe, what are the odds that was? Honestly, what are the odds? What are the odds that was a choosing signal? Can't girls just work out without showing choosing signals? I mean, come on, man. Seriously. I think on that one, she wasn't talking about what is sock and the sock, and she wasn't talking about what is the sock. So, like, once you gotta get over yourself for that one. Hey. I mean, I purposefully, when I was in the gym, and she was in the gym, I purposefully didn't look at her for most of the session. So I wasn't just automatically glancing my way, just as further proof that I'm in control of my sexual urges and that they don't control me because I allow them to control me. No. Yeah, on that one, she didn't come up to me and try and talk to me. She did, not that I saw anyway, stare at me. I didn't catch her staring at me. I think I caught her glancing at me once, but I didn't catch her staring at me. She wasn't smiling my way. I didn't see her do that. She wasn't talking about one of sock. So, I mean, like on that one, once you gotta get over yourself. Don't worry, all the girls will probably be too many of them eventually. With the way how I'm gonna be looking, yeah, it's gotta be like that one guy, one of the basketballers. I remember when all the girls were sitting around the table, and then when he left, there's like, oh my God, he's so cute. They wanted their cheeks clapped. One in particular wasn't looking the best though. Jeez. Nice. Okay, good for him. In my head, I was just thinking, no, I was just saying out loud, murmuring, if I were in that situation again, and I looked to my left and I saw the girl that wasn't looking the best, that was looking average at best, it's like, honestly, with the way how that guy was looking, there's no way in hell you're getting your cheeks clapped. No way, no way. Yeah, I think I'm done. Hope you learned something valuable that you can apply in your life and that you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. You probably couldn't apply the fact that I'm on my way to being a ladies' man. You probably could apply that to your life, but yeah, your mum. So I'll see you later. Bye.